Hello and welcome student. Today we are going to start lesson 7 Introduction to Microsoft Excel 2010. Hi students, we have already learned about MS Paint, MS Word, MS PowerPoint in the previous class. Now we shall learn about another package of MS Office, example Microsoft Excel. It is one of the leading software package of MS Office suite and widely used. In your daily life, you see list of many things that we have been created in tabular formats. These include include bills in shopping malls, school mark sheet, electric, electricity bill, cricket match schedule, and many more. This tabular representation of data or information in termed as spreadsheet, which consists of row and column. Spreadsheet. Spreadsheet is a sheet containing data or information represented in tabular form, consisting of row and columns. Spreadsheet is also called worksheet. MS Excel is a spreadsheet software which enables you to work with numbers, formulas, text, chart and diagrams. It is also used to create electronic worksheet representing data in tabular format and is useful as it is an effective way of interpreting data. Spreadsheet can be used in many fields like engineering, business, and science. A spreadsheet performs calculation using different formula at high speed. Now, how to start MS Excel 2010? Follow the given step to start MS Excel 2010. Step 1. Click on the Start button at the bottom left of the desktop. Step 2. Select All Program. Step 3. Click on the Microsoft Office. Step 4. Click on the Microsoft Excel 2010. The MS Excel 2010 screen appears with a blank sheet which is shown below. Screen elements of MS Excel 2010. Title bar, it is present at the uppermost part of the screen. It displays the name of the current document and program. It also contains minimize, maximize and close buttons. Quick access toolbar. It is part of the title bar and help us to perform common tasks with a single click. Ribbon. It consists of two parts, tabs and groups. Each tab consists of commands arranged in different groups. Sheet tab. It contains the name of the worksheet in bold letter. You can move from one sheet to another by clicking on its tab. Status bar. It shows the current position of cells and the zoom option. Formula bar. It consists of two parts, name box and formula box. Worksheet and workbook. Now next one, worksheet and workbook. In Excel, the collection of worksheet is called workbook. Multiple worksheet can be combined under a file known as workbook. It is like a notebook having number of pages in it. Each new workbook by default has 3 worksheets. A worksheet is a grid of rows and columns, also known as spreadsheets. They are visible at the bottom left of the workbook window with a name, sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. You can add more worksheets if needed. Parts of worksheet. A worksheet is made of horizontal rows, vertical rows and cells. Worksheets are used to feed information in it. Rows. A horizontal group of cells within a worksheet is known as row. Rows are numbered from top to bottom along the left edge of the worksheet as 1, 2, 3 and so on. Columns, so on. And so on. Columns, a vertical group of cells within a worksheet is known as column. Columns are labeled from left to right with letters. The first column is A and the second column is a B. The third column is a C and so on. Cell. The intersection of row and column is known as cell. Every cell in MS Excel has a cell address formatted by the combinations of column name and row number. Cell pointer. The cell pointer is the highlighted cell boundary that shows the current cell is in use. It is also called active cell or selected cell. Next one, how to select and deselect cells. You can use the mouse or keyboard to select cells. Cell selection using mouse. Follow the given step to select a range of cells using mouse. Step 1. Point the mouse at the first cell of the range of the selected. Step 2. Hold down the left mouse button and drag it accordingly till the required cells are selected. Cell selection using keyboard. Press the Shift key and select the cell accordingly using arrow keys. Another method to select range of cell. Follow the given step to select range of cell. Step 1. In order to select a complete column, you click on the column heading of the column. Step 2. In order to select a complete row, you can click on the row heading of that row. Step 3. In order to select entire worksheet, you can click at the cross section of the row and column heading. Tips. Ctrl plus A is the shortcut key to select an entire worksheet. Shift plus spacebar is the shortcut key to select a row in which a cell is active. Ctrl plus spacebar is the shortcut key to select a column in which a cell is active. Okay, thank you.